Hello, my friends, and happy Thanksgiving to my U.S. viewers. It's been a rough year for everyone around the globe, but there's always something to be thankful for, and I've been very blessed. I have much to be thankful for, including all of you, my loyal viewers and new subscribers. It amazes me. Yesterday I reached 6,000 subscribers. It just blows me away. So thank you, thank you. Today I'm going to be doing a pour with all Arteza paints, and I'm quite excited about this because I'm doing a little experimenting as always. I'm using 3 metallics straight from the tube, Pearl Sage, Pearl Lilac, and Pearl Magenta, and white, and then I've mixed 2 paints with Ultramarine Blue and Crimson Red with a drop of black to come up with this rich, deep plum, I guess you'd call it. And Arteza sent me Mica Powders. I'm so excited that when you open this up, it's like opening up a treasure chest. Look at those colors, and oh, it's just amazing. Now, it's supposed to come with a little spoon, and there was no spoon in here, but that's not a big deal. It was all sealed up in plastic, so I don't know what happened to it, but all I did was tap into, like this, maybe 1, 2, 3 taps, and it gives matte colors and iridescence. I don't know, can you see that? It's quite pretty. Well, this one, maybe I didn't put as much in, but then I mixed up this color with Phthalo Green. I wanted it darker, so I added a bit of black, and I added some of the green. This one you can really see. I hope you can. The iridescence in there, it's so beautiful. Now this color tends to really take over, so I only mixed about half of that amount. So, oh, and then the last thing I did, in the white, I added a little bit of satin enamel. Who knows? I don't have a lot of luck with satin enamel doing things, but I thought I'd give it a try. So, here we go. I'm going to add them to the cup in this order, kind of dark, light, dark, light. Probably do 2 layers. And this time I'm going to pour down the side for an easy layering that way. So here goes the one with the satin enamel in it. I thought it would be pretty next to the phthalo. It'll kind of sedate the phthalo, if you will, a little bit. I love it mixed with white. And I'm using my polycrylic mix, and I mixed it 7 parts mix to 1 part paint, so it's really a beautiful consistency. There was no water needed to be added, and it just was, I felt perfect. So we'll see with the pour, but it feels really good. Let me show you if I can. Now I've poured out most of this, but the consistency leaves a little mound and a little bit of a trace. Very nice. So very little paint. I used 21 ounces of mix and 3 ounces of paint. No, not ounces, 0.3. I used 2.1 ounces of mix and 0.3 ounces of paint. I use a scale, as I've mentioned before. So very little paint, so it really can go a long way using this mix. Okay, one more layer. Oh, that's so pretty in there right now. I hope it's, oops, pretty on the canvas. I don't know why I'm holding the cup. Oh, I was holding it so I could pour the paint down the side. That's what I was doing. I'm a little tired today. Didn't sleep well last night. Okay. I'm not going to scrape that green. But I will pour the rest of the white in there. And I'll just swap the order of these last two colors. As always, I will put all the directions, the recipe and the colors I used down below. I always detail that information, especially since I messed up on my explanation so much. Okay, here we go, a moment of truth. I'm going to pour from the side. I call this the back where I poured into, out the front, and this is the side where there's already kind of a separation of color. Here we go. I may reserve some. This may end up a ring and ribbon. Okay, I'll pour a little more. Okay, now I'll stop and reserve some of that. Time to move it around. I don't think I have any of this mix in a cup, that left over from scraping up that I could put around the edge, so I don't have any. Flow extender is just going to have to move on its own. I see a lump here that I'm going to get rid of before I do any more tilting. It's probably in the white, I'm guessing. I don't know. And here we go. Let's get rid of that right now. Oh, I got more of them over here. What is that? I don't know. Oh well, I'll leave it alone and most likely tilt that off anyway. I like to get a lot of movement in the painting, so that's why I go back and forth and try to come back in quickly from a corner so you get a nice swoop. I like this very much right there. Let me get rid of these flaws down here. There we go. I'm going to kind of lose that part I liked so much, but such is life. And I've got a very straight line here that I want to change up, so what to do, I'll bring the weight of the paint here and bring this over, and then hopefully I'll end up with a little bit of a curve there. Send it back there, and then in. There we go. Okay, let's size it up. I've got some good movement there. I like this. Turn it around, look at it, different orientations. Well, I'm going to do lines. I must. I think it's pretty. It's just not interesting enough to me. So I'm going to scrape out, and the white didn't do anything. I mean, I really didn't get much of an effect with that satin enamel, but I didn't add much, maybe a teaspoon. That's not going to do much. Let's scrape the white into there, and maybe the light pearl lilac. The light colors. This is kind of on the medium. The overall painting is kind of middle of the range for the value scale. So I could go either light or dark to for the lines, or a combination. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll add my lightest, my darkest, and something in the middle. Now I'm going to do some lines. And then I think I'll tilt some more. Okay, here we go, folks. What I do is look, anything I want to cover up. This is not very interesting. I'll probably start there and come over here. I mean, I like the swoop, but it's kind of boring too. So that's where I'm going to begin. Here we go. Okay, and then do I dare add the green? I think I will, because I like the dark that showed up there. And I have, the green is also dark. And I'll scrape the magenta. Why not? Where is it? There it is. Made an appearance at the very end there. Okay, I'm going to tilt a little bit. I want to bring this down to reach the edge here. Betty. That's our little Betty scratching. Okay, I like that. I wish I had more white, because now I want to add light. I may pause. No, I won't. What I'll do is I'm going to scrape together the white and the light, what is this? Sage green. I'm going to scrape those together. I'll add the white to the green cup and just do a few skinny lines with that and call it good. I can just hear some of you saying no, but this is what I do, and I often do it after I stop filming, so I thought you might as well witness my madness all the way. Okay, I just feel these are too dark and they need a little pop of light color. So, skinny ones, skinny ribbons. I happen to like that. And one more. Okay, done. I'm not going to tilt it anymore. And let me bring you in for a closer look. I think this would look pretty in a white frame. Oh, I like that right there. Isn't that fun? It looks very dimensional. If you're going to add lines, I really like, usually, the combination of thick lines, tilt them around, and then add skinny lines. Well, that's not a hard and fast rule. I often just leave the thick ones or just do thin ones. So forget what I just said. Okay, my friends, there you go. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.